Alright, here we go, fellas. Let's get home. Do a little quick video. Excuse the work office. Of course, you guys see, haven't been doing too much. Had the 3D printer over there. Took it back and getting another one, a better one, bigger one. But I want to, some of the parts I was printing with it, which is pretty good. I printed the ESC covers right here for the Rotor X, Raju, and Atom, so it's pretty cool. But I wanted to go over with you guys real quick. Move these ESCs out the props out the way. Extra props I had, some 20 amp ESCs that I bought to add to my collection with my 6-inch bullnose props. That's another thing I'm going to go over with you guys. My little Raju right here, and the little props for this bad boy. You guys can see these little things or something else. These right here are programmable LEDs, which you can use ROT for your ZMR. I seen you got the regular LEDs on there. These bad boys, you can put them bad boys on there and they be programmable like the LEDs on Vortexes and stuff, where you can turn, hit your remote to the left or right, it'll blink to the left or to the right and let you know if you turn left or right, or if you throttle it, it'll flash, braking it, it'll flash. And there go my little Raju. I'm physically ready to get started back on this thing again. My all-in-one came in for it, which is pretty slick, which is pretty damn cool. It'll be my first time using one of these things, so it'd be something new for me. Basically, it's a PDB, a Nage 32, OSD, all that in one. It's a 4-in-1 unit. Power distribution board, PDB, OSD, flight controller. So all that is in one right there, guys. And the wires that comes with it, and it shows you the schematics on everything right there. But I wanted to go over with you guys. This is my little ZMR 160 with the Rotor X Raju tri-blades on there. And as you guys can see, it's pretty sleek. Pretty slick. Vortex 250. But I wanted to go, like I said, I wanted to go over a thing. I don't have no light in there. I forgot to get some bulbs. So I'm going to have to clean my little dirty table off here real quick, guys. Little props for my little 150. Clear this out real quick. ZMR on. Pull the ZMR down here. And I'm going to show you guys the difference between a clean and dirty plate here. Now, this is what they call clean plate. I'm trying to remember. This is clean plate. This is your dirty plate. But this is where you want your battery at, and your camera, your flight control camera, like your Mobius or whatever kind of camera you're using, Mobius, GoPro. But you always want to put your flight controller here on the second frame, on the second plate in the middle, to where, as you can see, it's at the center of gravity. Always have it here in the center of gravity, no matter what. But as you guys can see, my arrow is pointing this way. You can do that. Reason being, but you have to go into the software and change it to make it the board thing that is facing, that the arrow is facing forward, which is this way. So therefore it's not facing forward. The board is facing this way. But I had to put into the programming, to the software, saying that the board is still facing forward in order for the quad to fly right and stable. Reason being is because if you do not, your quad will act all funny it will wobble and go kind of crazy on you. And you shouldn't have to go in and do too much into the PIDs. Just a little bit of pro tuning, not pro tuning, but just a little bit of tune here, a little bit of tune there. Sub trim and trim there. And this should be great. You should be ready to go. You shouldn't have to go in and do too much tuning for that bad boy to fly right. But this is one of the main thing, guys. You have to have that flight controller in the center of the frame, period, because that is the center of gravity. So, like I said, that is a big must. You have to have it like this, period. If not, your quad will fly all kinds of wicked ass crazy. Because if you have it up here on the top frame, oh man, it's gonna go crazy. That's why all quads that I have, you can see the flight controllers are in the center. Always on the center. Just like the Vortexes. You can't see them, but the flight controls are directly here in the middle, in the center. The Vortex 285 and the Vortex 250 Pro, the flight controllers are here and directly in the center. Like I said, reason being for that is because center of gravity, and it would throw the flight controller off. But yeah, guys, this is a quick little video on board orientation and where to mount your flight controller. As you guys can see, I got this big ass fucking battery up here on top. It's a 2800 milliamp, and it is only a 30C battery. Let me tell you, I drained the shit out of that battery pretty good. Reason being because this setup I have on this ZMR, it's a killer. It's a 6S setup. ESC's motors can handle that 6S. So, yeah, it draws some pretty good amperage, guys, I'm going to tell you. And that's one of the main things you have to have. You got to remember, you got to have the amperage right on your ESCs. If you're running 6-inch props on a 12-inch, on a 12 amp ESC, which is these, and which, like I have in these, you would burn those ESCs out. You also have the possibility of also burning out a motor. So you always want to stay within your limits, guys, with your props on your ESCs. Like I say, on 12 amp ESCs, you do not want to run 6040s. And some guys, I've been running bullnose 5040 props on my 12 amp ESCs. You can run 5040s, 5045s, but some of those, man, you're gonna be real close to pushing the props, the limits on the amperage. So be careful. Have a good one.